Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdullah Khalil. My ID is 2024013884. Name of the course is Professional Development and Competencies, and my instructor is Mohammed Siraj Khan. Uh, my section is 101, and today's date is 28th October 2024. Today's topic is conflict and negotiations. There are three parts in this video where I'm going to talk about my personal experiences of conflict, analyze an article, and finally give a conclusion. To begin with, what is conflict? Conflict is disagreement or clash between ideas, perspectives, values, principles, or people. Conflict is very common in both our personal and professional lives. During my senior high school, conflict arose between me and my teammate regarding positions on the field. We both felt very strongly about our desired position, as we both wanted the same position, which is the striker. Uh, I felt very frustrated and tense during the whole time, which overall affected my performance on the team and also our teamwork. Uh, so I decided to have a conversation with my teammate and discuss our views and hopefully resolve the conflict. I chose a quiet space away from the team environment so we can talk more freely. Uh, I consciously gave an effort to listen to my teammates' perspective. So we both decided to work together and find a solution which benefited both of us. This is a win-win approach. This also helped us nurture a collaborative atmosphere within the team. Secondly, the article written by Professor E. Whiteheim, which is the negotiations and resolving of conflicts, discusses discusses the concept of negotiation where everyone wins and the objective is agreement, not victory. It also discusses the importance of understanding every desire that is to be satisfied uh, and to be made. There are five modes of conflict resolution, which are compromising, accommodating, avoidance, collaborative, and competitive. Successful negotiators often aim for win-win situations where everyone wins, so they plan their strategy accordingly. And negotiations not only involve rational decision making but also have the emotional intelligence. Understanding emotions can play a vital role in resolving conflicts. Finally, in conclusion, conflict is a part of everyday human interaction and through effective communication uh, can be turned into opportunities for growth. Thank you for listening. Now I would like to open the floor for any questions or comments. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Mohammed Bin Orayir. My ID is 2023-00473. My section is 101. My instructor is Dr. Mohammed Siraj Khan. Today I will talk about a conflict that happens in my life and how I manage this conflict. One day I was driving to get vegetables for home from the vegetable center market in Dammam. When I finish, I go back to home and I stopped in mosque to pray an Asr prayer. Then I complete back my way to the home. the roads was very crowded and I was in the middle line. Then a car entered on my line, then I hit the car and the car hit another car. So we are 3 cars in accident now. They called the ambulance because I was tired and I was hurt from here and from my shoulder. After my confidence improved, the traffic policeman, they come and they take our speech. Then the traffic man said the third car was the main reason for this accident, because he was obstructing the road, and he was in the left side, and he was riding slowly and go left and right like crazy. Then we go to the traffic center in 71 district in Dammam. Then they take our talks and they give us a questionnaire to fill. After we finished, there's a policeman said that I am the 100% fault, and I objected. I said no. Then I take permission from him to go to the restaurant that was near the location of the accident to take the camera records. After taking the camera records, I go back to the police officer and I give him, and he give me my full rights, and he said that you are good and you are not fault. And after I leave the police center, the third car, he was attacking me, and he want to hit me because I am right, and they put all the fault on him. I protected myself and I go to the police officer. Then he managed the problem, and he managed the problem, and he gave him a warning to write. And that's it. I take my full rights, alhamdulillah. I manage this conflict. I don't have anything to say. I'm right. I'm fault. So that I go to the restaurant and take the screen recording for the camera, and I give it to the police officer, and I take my full rights. Alhamdulillah. That's it, and thank you for listening.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mohammed H Balharith. My structure is Dr. Mohammed Siraj Khan. My section is 101, and my ID is 2023000129. Today I'm going to talk about the conflict happened to me. But before I start, I will talk about the 5 strategies. The first one is collaboration, and that means meeting my need. It's important, and the other one is important as well. The second one is competition, and that mean win-lose. It's important to me, but meeting the needs for the other person, not important. And the third one is avoid. The third one mean meeting my needs, it's not important, and the other person not important as well. And the fourth one is assimilation, and that means meeting my needs not important, but for the other person is important. And the last one, and that's what I used in my situation conflict, settlement. Settlement means meeting my needs, it's important, and meeting the other person needs is important as well, but to some extent. Now I'm going to talk about my story. In the beginning, my story happened with my brother at the weekend. At the weekend, we decided to go to do something new and spend time together. But I decided to go to watching a movie in cinema and my brother decided to play basketball in the park. And his idea for him is good, but for me, I don't like to play basketball. So I reviewed him idea, and I told him I prefer to watch a movie in cinema, and I give him some example why I like to watch movie in cinema. I told him to the whole week we study and do something is needs more focus. So watching a movie will be relaxed and good for us. But he don't like that because he like to play something, and he is more active than me, and he like to do something active. So he said, I like your idea, but I prefer to play basketball because it's more active than watching a movie. In the end, we decide to play basketball in the afternoon, and in the evening going to watching a movie in cinema. Thank you for listening, and I hope you like my conflict with my brother.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I am Abdulelah M Albashir. This is group number 6 from section 101 with Dr. Mohammed H Khan in professional development course. Today I'm going to talk about my conflict over device use with my dad. Our conflict over device usage reflects deeper challenges in perception, communication, and priorities. My dad and I differ not only in how we view electronic devices, but also in our work styles. With him focusing on family time and responsibility, while I see these devices as necessary for connection and productivity. Our differing perception creates communication gaps and tension, complicated by individual needs and expectations around reward and fairness. To resolve this, I learned from Dr. or Professor A. Verenheim many solutions, and that we could establish device free time, such as during meals, to prioritize family connection. Open communication on why I use devices can help him understand my perspective, and a screen time tracker can assure him I'm balancing my responsibilities by exploring different conflict responses, like collaborating, compromising, or occasionally accommodating. We can find a balanced approach that values both our needs. This way, I demonstrate responsibility while he gains insight into the role of devices in my life. So thank you everyone. Thank you for listening to me. Have a good day.
Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Turki M Albash. I hope you're all doing well. I am from section 101, Professional Development. The date is 29th of October 2024. And today I'm going to talk about the conflict with my father and I about my career. First of all, my conflict is my father wanted me to pursue engineering and I wanted to be a doctor. It is my passion to become a doctor because I am very interested in the human body and its fascinating capabilities. My father wanted me to become an engineer because he has a lot of information about the engineering path. He also wanted to guarantee my future because he knows a lot about the field. He's a doctor, of course. And for my passion, for me becoming a doctor is important part of my life. I've been interested about medicine from my very young age. I just I like the I've been very interested in surgeries. I've actually watched a lot of surgical movies and TV shows. I'm going to talk about now the outcomes of our conflicts, such as the feelings and how exactly am I going to move forward with my conflict. First of all, the negative outcomes are anger. Uh, I damaged relationship with my father and getting sidetracked in my career. And the positive outcomes of our conflict would result in more motivation for my career and helps clarify my concerns about like salary and how am I going to move forward and how difficult my both jobs will be in the future and like getting into detail about how jobs are circulating in the country um, and discussing the jobs also increases my commitment to the actual job. Okay, looking at the perspectives of my father and my father mainly was worried about the guarantee of my job. Because being a doctor does it's a lot of extensive and studying. You have to study constantly to prove your ability and to make sure you don't make any mistakes in your field, which is very important. But engineering is just study math and work upon it, and you can expand on your knowledge and just you're not working on people. The margin of mistake is very large when it comes to medicine. But engineering, you can mess up. It's fine to mess up something. You can just redo it. But with medicine, it's a very important job that you can't risk any mistakes. Our conflict was a distributive win-lose situation because it was mainly focused on my career. So it should satisfy me in the end. So it's ultimately my choice. But in the end, I did kind of turn it into a win-win situation because I took decided to combine both jobs into one, which is engineering and medical equipment, which means I could study both medicine and engineering, but it's gonna be more work, I guess, for me. The ways I could have de-escalated the situation with my father is suggesting that passion is the main driver for my career, and I could have determined what can be gained and lost from the situation. I could have also understood my father's perspective, as I said in the beginning, and what he actually wanted in the end, which is guaranteeing my job and not worrying about people's lives with becoming a doctor and everything. What I have understood from the article was try to de-escalate a situation or to make it into a win-win situation, no matter the cost. Even if you always have to sacrifice something to gain something. By making it into win-win situation, your opponent is satisfied with the outcome, so you at least have him on your side in the end. Thank you all for listening to my presentation, and I wish you all well, and thank you for Dr. Siraj Khan for giving me this wonderful opportunity of presenting to you all. Thank you.